The sun was just beginning to rise when your huge chaotic family finally gathered outside the house, excitement buzzing in the air. It was a long awaited family trip. Your cousins, siblings, uncles, and aunties had all planned a weekend getaway to the hills. A private bus had been arranged to carry everyone. Luggage was being tossed into the storage compartment. As your family chattered non-stop, loud, chaotic, and completely oblivious to the burning eyes of the man leaning lazily against the bus, your husband came Taehyung. Wearing a black hoodie, joggers, and messy hair that somehow looked than ever. Taehyung had been watching you ever since you stepped out of the house in that modest lavender salwar kameez, a little fitted around your curves. You were not even trying to look dash, but to him you were driving him insane. Baby, he whispered low as you walked past him, pretending not to notice the way he was checking you out like a meal. You really think I'm going to survive this bus ride sitting away from you? You turned your head and gave him a so warning glare. Our entire family is there, Taeyang. Behave, he smirked. That cookie smirked that sent shivers to you. I will behave if you sit next to me. Last seat in the corner. You narrowed your eyes. Why the last seat? He leaned in, voice dropping low near your ear. Because no one will see what I'm about to do to you there. You guessed your cheek instantly flushing. You lightly slapped his chest. Are you insane? There are aunties and kids in the bus. He chuckled, sliding his arm around your waist just as your cousin called for everyone to get seated. That's why we'll keep it quiet. As everyone began to board, kids ran to take the front seats. The aunties sat together gossiping, and your cousins started fighting over the window seat. And like always, no one wanted the last row, the bumpiest, least favorite part of the bus. Perfect for you two. You reluctantly followed Taehyung, who held your hand tightly, ignoring your attempts to pull away. When you reached the last row, he pulled you to sit beside him in the middle, his thighs flush against yours. Eyes waiting, don't try anything stupid, you muttered. He smiled, placing his arm behind your seat. Then don't wear that soap perfume and expect me to act normal. You blushed harder, already feeling his intense gaze on you. The bus engine started, and soon you were rolling on the highway. Music playing from your cousin's speakers, loud laughter echoing through the vehicle, but in the backseat it was a whole different storm. Taeyang sneakily under your duvet and gently brushed her. You flinched, trying to push his hand away, but he leaned close and whispered, "Act normal. Let me. That's my wife." His were warm and teasing as they slowly trailed up your side. His eyes still looked on your face as if he was reading every teeny reaction. You grabbed his wrist, glaring at him, but he only smiled wider. "I miss this," he said. Voice husky. "It's been 2 weeks. You have been staying at your mom's place." "You know why?" he whispered sharply. "My cousins was getting married and I was getting desperate." He cut in, leaning down to kiss your shoulder through the fabric. You guessed sweating him, but his other hand came to hold your firm and possessive. "You are insane," you hissed. "And you are mine," he whispered back. "And you have been touching me in that cursed little dash you were on video call." You slapped your hand over his mouth in horror. "Shh, shut up." But the only grinned under your palm and kissed it. You stared at him wide-eyed. "You're lucky no one is looking back here. You are lucky I have not pulled you on my yet." His words made your tighten. You hated how easily he could turn you on, especially when surrounded by people. His fingers slowly dashed up your, just breathing the dash part that made your together instinctively. "Stop, someone might see." "Then be quiet," he said as he moved, teasing under your, "or you will get us caught." You cover your mouth with your hand, breath hissing as he dashed beneath the band of her. Lightly stroking the your eyes fluttered shut. The bus hit a bump, making your body jolt. Your hands clutched his hoodie, while he held you steady, smirking like the devil. "That's it, baby. Stay close." His lip found her, barely brushing over the skin as he whispered how beautiful you were, how badly he wanted you. He gently tucked the edge of your dupatta and kissed your collarbone hot, and you whimpered softly, trying hard to stay silent. He moved slowly between your soul but confident. You are ready, he murmured against your ear, making your body shiver. You clench your fist, Taehyung, we will get caught. I don't care, he growled softly, voice raspy. Let them hear, let them know how much I want my wife. You buried your face in his to muffle your sounds as he continued. Pushing you closer and closer, his lips captured yours in a soft kiss, slow, teasing, and you dash against his lips suddenly. Taehyung, why and Unni, your younger cousin called from the middle rows. You both froze. Ting quickly pulled his hand back and helped you adjust your. You grabbed your dupatta, covering your flushed face. He leaned forward, voice surprisingly casual. "Yeah, want chips?" the cousin asked, holding up a pack. You turned a rather while Ting chuckled and waved. "Letter buddy." As soon as the cousin turned around, you smacked his chest. "See, I told you we will get caught." Ting leaned in with a devilish grin. "Caught? No, we just started." 10 minutes later, you thought he would stop, but Deng was not one to give up. When everyone got distracted playing Antakshari and munching on snacks, he leaned in again. This time, he pulled you half on his, your dupatta shielding the lower half of your body from others' view. "Relax, baby," he said, kissing your jaw. "No one is watching. Everyone is too busy saying, chaya, chaya." You tried to speak, but he captured your lips again, this time more passionately. He teased yours while he gripped your. He pulled you closer, letting you feel just how he was. "You did this," he whispered hoarsely. "You made me like this. Fix it." You whimpered softly. "Here, right now," he said, eyes burning. "Just let me make that to you quietly." Your resistance crumbled. Soon you were dashed discreetly. You're in his hoodie, lips brushing softly, your breath shallow as his. Rub gentle where you dash him the most. His lips kiss down your jaw, trailing down your neck, making your back arch slightly, carefully. You were trembling in his arms. "Baby," he whispered, panting softly. You know the rapid light, then dash for me right now in my arms. And with one last roll of his, you muffled your cry into his hoodie and shivered. Ting held you tightly, both of you flushed and glowing. "See," he whispered. "Best seat in the bus?" You groaned into his chest. "I hate you." He chuckled, kissing your temple. "You love me." You mumbled. "Shut up, Taehyung." But you snuggled deeper into him anyway. Outside, your family screamed the chorus of the next song. Inside, in the every last row, you and Ting sat tangled, warm, and sinfully satisfied, praying no one ever asked why your face was so red the whole night. The end.